Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
This is Tom Peyton of the Peyton Law Firm, and we're proud to sponsor HD Media's presentation of local high school soccer matches. Preparation, experience, and drive win soccer matches and court cases. Let us put our team on your side. Contact us at PeytonLawFirm.com or visit us at our office in Nitro.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades apprenticeship programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
This is Tom Peyton of the Peyton Law Firm, and we're proud to sponsor HD Media's presentation of local high school soccer matches. Preparation, experience, and drive win soccer matches and court cases. Let us put our team on your side. Contact us at PeytonLawFirm.com or visit us at our office in Nitro.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades apprenticeship programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
Good evening. This is Michael Sussman joining you live on HD Media Game Day for tonight's boys soccer match between the home team, the Hurricane Redskins, and the visitors, the Morgantown Mohigans. Tonight's match presented by Peyton Law, what a law firm should be. As we're joined by Tom Peyton, it's a rainy one tonight that's going to affect play. What are your expectations for the game?
Well, glad to be sponsoring another great match. We'll see. Morgantown's made the long trip down. We've been blessed this season with great weather, so we're kind of making up for it now. I'd say this is a wild card game. You look at both teams' records; they're very similar with wins and losses against some overlapping teams. With this weather, though, I think it becomes a complete wild card. You're going to have certain spots where there are no puddles and the ball will actually skip and go faster, and then we can see some puddling on the field here. I think a little more to our left where the ball just dead stops when it hits it. So should be a fun one. I'm sure be a fun one for the players out there in the wet. At least it's not cold, so players will be plenty comfortable out there running around in the rain.
Yeah, it's just like a slip and slide, right?
That's right, yeah. We'll see some slipping and some sliding, and we'll see some unusual movement from the ball, which can create some havoc out there and just really randomness. So, but it's a great game, great matchup, and it's a good prep for we got playoffs coming up. So this will be a preview of potentially a state tournament matchup.
Yeah, both of these squads vying for the Quad A title as Jackson Willis is in the middle of the circle, ready to get rolling with the kickoff. A driving rain as we're just past 6:15 on HD Media Game Day. We await the whistle. Got a light crowd. I think the weather probably affected things. Hope you had the ability to get warm and cozy at home and join us on the stream tonight.
Good thing is check the radar before camp in the booth, and it doesn't look like any lightning's in the forecast, knock on wood, but it does look like we're going to have steady rain throughout the game. This field drains pretty well, and it's been so dry. If we got about 15, 20 minutes without rain, I think it would drain off nicely, but unfortunately I don't think that's in the forecast for this evening.
We'll go ahead and give you starters for Hurricane. Tanner Gum, a freshman, starts, as does Blake Benson, a sophomore. Number 32, Gavin Vance, a junior. Number 3, Theo Carter, a junior as well. Number 10, Peyton Gum, a senior, starts. Number 39, Connor Price, a senior. Number 8, Landon Stone Street, a senior. Number 21, Jack Willis, a senior. Another one in number 18, Logan Flora, and Seth Casto is in goal. That'll round it out for the Redskins. A little bit of a pause. We're waiting to get things started. The Morgantown goalkeeper, I think, still over on the bench. Is that what we're waiting for? Yeah, there it is. William Chang out there, as we'll give you the Morgantown starters. Chang, as well as Chenad Deans. Number 4, Caden Lafferty. Number 5, Chuck Schmidt. Number 6, Gabriel Pereira. Number 7, Taylor Beard. Number 8, Sebastian Schneider. Number 10, Ryan Hunnif. Number 11, Basil Gaddis. Number 15, Cameron Wheeler. And number 17, Mohammed Mickey. So Morgantown playing it down the left flank. Good slide tackle out for the throw. Morgantown 7-3-3, coming off of a 1-0 loss to GW.
Yeah, same score differential when Hurricane played GW here at home. And then I think Morgantown lost to Woodrow Wilson Beckley and allowed them to score 2 goals on them, same way Hurricane did to start the season off. Should be a pretty even matchup. I think you informed me that looks like maybe the top scorer for the Mohigans might be out this evening on injury reserve, which see how they fill that gap.
Yep. Anthony Vaseka, 13 goals, 8 assists on injured reserve. As Hurricane will throw it into Carter. Stone Street ping pongs around up in the air. Comes down to Schneider. Knocked back to the midline. Chipped out of the puddle. Here's Hunnif. A chipped ball just checked up. From long range, it rolls Carter rather Casto calls a whistle, stops it.
It's like an offside flag.
As Casto puts it down. You can see they're trying to go to the long-range shot. That's going to be tough.
There were two what we'll call puddle kicks there on that that offensive where got more water than the ball. And it's real hard to lift it up out of the saturated ground.
Here's Vance to Price. Deans. Played up in the air as Hanif went up for it.
There's unpredictability cuts both ways. You're not going to get a lot of long shots in the air when the ball's out of a puddle, but at the same time, the defense can't predict by your foot movement which way the ball is going to go, which sets up potential other scoring opportunities. I think we'll see some goals.
Ryan Hanif with 10 goals, leading scorer for Morgantown with Vaseka out. Yeah, the Rains, it's a great equalizer. It kind of takes away a lot of the skill part of the game as that's played into the box. A chance perhaps for Tanner Gum, circles around, shot yanked left of the post.
Couldn't quite hook that one. Needed to turn his foot in a little more. Good shot, though. Good play, control of the ball.
So the senior Chang will put it down. Knuckleballs, Stone Street header from the Mohegan captain. Played long. Rayan runs it down. The ball not cooperating. Now with the head of steam.
Shoulder to shoulder. Assistant referee calls it a goal kick.
Stone Street.
Great ball, but the puddle got it.
There's Gaddis. Will play it safely.
Well, it ended up being a little more physical game today, watching the ball bounce or not bounce. Ball's going to stay closer to feet, move a little slower in the puddles. Some of this may be who can muscle who out.
Morgantown trying to get to the breakaway, unable. Strong tackle, Hurricane. Schneider. Ahead, Hanif. Crosses. Back post too far for Lafferty.
Good cross. Missed it by about a yard.
Trying to reorganize. Benson will intercept.
Looking at the field just from the booth, looks like the right side has less puddling in it, which is the side that Hurricane's defending. So I think that'll be the easier side to control the ball on offense. See if that plays out. We've seen Hurricane try and do breakaways at least 2 or 3 times here, and clearly got stuck in a puddle to knock off their pass.
Obviously, it's a unique challenge, but is that something that as a coaching staff you can kind of control? Hey, we're going to kind of start our attacks up the right.
Sure. Yeah, you can figure out the direction of the puddles. The problem is on the left side, there seems to be puddles at random all the way across the field. Now, when you look to the right, there's some puddling, but we don't see the same amount that we see on the left side of the field. Certainly you should coach to head towards the driest part of the field when you control the ball.
Logan Flora came out. In came Niall Green for Hurricane. Tanner Gum, near side. Gum, the hero, late in penalties in the MSAC championship win over Cabell Midland. Always important to win the conference and get Midland back for the regular season loss.
Yeah, it was a big win for Midland when they came in here and won against Turkin at home, and sure Hurricane hadn't forgotten about that during the MSAC championship game, but it's another great contest.
Here's Vance to Boyer. The referee points towards the Hurricane goal, Morgantown throw. Brought down by Hanif. Stone Street in defense. Back to the midline with Shraj.
Substitution number 9, Luke Price for Hurricane.
And Luke Price into the contest for the Redskins. Price, couple touches. Boyer, ping ahead.
Say the rain contributed to that miss hit. Good shot, a little too far out.
Tackled and won by Gum.
I'm not sure there's any correct strategy, but I would think just looking at it, you just want to try and get the ball inside the 18 and get it in a scrum because it's going to be very difficult to get velocity on the ball from shooting outside the 18 tonight.
Well, we were talking a little bit before this. It's kind of unique because you see so many turf fields these days that if you were in a state tournament situation, you'd probably be skidding all over the place. Here, you're kind of puddling, the ball's just dying. I think this one's just about mental toughness as much as anything. The team that can not get frustrated and stay with it is going to have success today.
Right. Sure, I mean, you can kick the perfect pass tonight and it still be an error, but you just can't help it because of the conditions. So you just got to roll with it. I think play physical.
Trying to get to the through ball to Schneider.
That was a nice pass.
Plays it back.
Good touch, good couple touches, but it's hard to beat 3 guys in a row. You beat the first 2.
In pursuit here, Willis. They'll play back to the keeper and deflected. That's probably also somewhat of a no-no in these conditions as Gum crashes in.
Yeah, playing back to the keeper is a dangerous play today. You're probably better off just trying to clear it out to the sideline if you can't get it up the field.
As Boyer defends, check up with Gum. And Peyton towards the right flank. Nice ball, Hurricane throwing. Headed out there by Taylor Beard.
When you play on a turf field and you get water, of course you don't have puddling naturally, and the ball actually picks up pace. You'd think maybe water adheres to it and it would slow down, but the ball actually skips on the turf and can go faster, which if you watch the pros play on television, pretty much every pro field, if it's not turf, if it's grass, it has sprinklers in the middle, and they water the field before and at halftime, so the ball will roll a little better on the grass.
And B-Dubs uses it to make the games go longer when they have to.
That's right.
As Boyer toe pokes it to the center. Connor Price back to him. Chipped up. Ping-pongs around. Right down with the senior Hanuf. 10 goals, 3 assists on the year for him. Schneider forward. And settled with Casto. HD Media is live streaming 16 soccer matches this year, thanks in part to our title sponsor, Peyton Law. For a complete schedule, be sure to follow us on our HD Media GameDay Facebook or Instagram pages. Our next game is set for Thursday right here at Hurricane High School as the Redskins girls take on Hoover. You can watch all the action live for free by going to hdmediagameday.com.
Yeah, if you have a Roku or a streaming device, you can go to YouTube as well and just search HD Media game day, get the game there. Thursday's game should be a really good one between Herbert Hoover and Hurricane here.
Yeah, the Hurricane girls really strong side. Got a lot of talent on that crew, too, as Basil Gaddis, the senior, will step forward to take the free kick. A goal and an assist for him as the defender will try to take advantage of the set piece.
Good kick on the wet ground.
Yeah, that's about as good as you can ask for.
Right. Hurricane throw.
Throwing down the line. Pereira. Vance chasing it down. He tumbles over.
A corner, or are they calling a foul? I think it's a corner.
14 and number 16.
Kareem Shraj comes in for the Mohigans, as does Suhail El Sarar. .27 left, no goals yet. And played in. Stone Street.
Good clear.
Luke Price keeps his balance, gets it to Theo Carter.
Hurricane throw.
Got all the umbrellas, got a tent being utilized over on the right side. That's the more prepared fans. Good tackle, Pereira. And throw in just a bit too heavy over the touchline. Got 2 balls on the field. A let, as you'd call it in tennis. And Peyton Gum, hesitation, nice move. Run from Benson. Lost the footing.
Good run. Looks like he just slipped out.
And
that
Hurricane
save.
going to get the foul.
Yeah. Free kick from that spot.
Gum wants to take swiftly.
Shoot it from that distance, but I don't know in this wet if it might be a little optimistic. Otherwise, I still say get it in the 18-yard box and just see what happens in this muck that we're playing in.
Just got to try to get something on goal because the lateral quickness of the keepers will be affected too. Here's the rip from Stone Street, and it'll bounce right at the post. Corner kick. So left foot swinger upcoming. Gum with the hands up in the air. And Tanner trying to keep it in. It's a goal kick for Morgantown.
Substitution for Hurricane, Jack Willis, number 21.
Jack Willis comes back, and Luke Price will check out. Now's a great time to pick up a digital subscription to the Gazette Mail. For just $1, you'll get 6 months of access to web stories, the e-edition of the Gazette Mail, plus tons of exclusive feature stories, podcasts, and other shows. And, of course, expanded coverage of all of our live stream games. Just $1 for half a year. Go to GazetteMail.com to subscribe today. There's Nile Green. Nice chip forward.
So difficult to connect passes. There's one. Let's see. Hurricane can't take advantage. That was a good play to get it in the box. Maybe a strategy just to try and, normally you want to get the ball off your feet quick, pass it, but that's almost impossible here. You might just want to when you're for Hurricane, get one of your bigger players like the Willis kid in there and just let him drive the ball.
Kind of more of the 1,000 cuts strategy
Sure.
rather than trying to play one long ball.
That's right. If you know where you're going, the defense doesn't. So I think that gives you a little advantage with the ball. Because as I say that, Morgantown dispossesses the Hurricane player.
There's Tanner Gum, forward Jack Willis. Theo Carter tried to jump in and win it. Going to be a free kick for Morgantown.
Looked like a fair challenge to me, but I'm farther away than the center ref.
Boyer steps. There's Chinad. Peyton Gum, switch of directions. Out by the Mohigans bench. Morgantown throw, I believe. Caden Lafferty comes in. And Sebastian Schneider does. Lafferty scored 3 times, assisted 3.
Throw for Morgantown.
Down on the ground there.
On
Ran
the clock.
on it. Get back up. And stops at 21:43. As the senior Gaddis will get ready to put the boot into it. Rain picks up a little bit. Played towards the left side of the box. Brought down initially. Up into the air. Willis comes down. Tries to chop the feet. Plays it up the left. And lost it. Physical there with Deans.
Morgantown throw.
And advance off the back line. Gaddis.
Dangerous ball.
And played into the middle. Could have been disaster. And I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. There's puddles coming up pretty much every time they're kicking the ball. Connor Jackson comes in, as does Luke Price. Stone Street out, Jack Willis out.
Yeah, seeing the puddle on the far side of the right half of the field, so we can't see it very well, but it certainly starts puddling up again farthest away to the right. I think the best part of the field is the quadrant towards us to the right, which means the Mohigans trying to score might go down the right side, which I think we've seen a lot. They played the JV game before this one, and so the coaches have an idea of where the drier spots are on the field.
Carter scored 3 times this year. That one out. Also in for Hurricane is number 35, Lex Board. Just over half of the first half gone. Yet to have a real chance as far as a shot on goal. It's Tanner Gum back to net. Had it tackled. Schneider. The ball came up. Hurricane wanted a handball.
Yeah, hit the hand, but
Through
No
ball.
intent.
Decent one into Gum. Chang will come out and grab it. William Chang, 53 saves this year. Morgantown here today. They'll take on Trinity tomorrow at 6. Ball up in the air.
Yeah, watch number 10 for the Mohegans. He's been their strongest forward so far.
Castell finds Boyer.
He's quick and he's got some strength.
The ball skids. As Deans. Now it's with Wheeler. Just overboard. Morgantown still with it. And Tanner Gum. Slide tackle.
Ooh.
And a
I thought
foul.
that was a good tackle by the Mohegans. But Hurricane free kick.
As Boyer waits to take it. There's Pereira. Nice ball.
Number 10's very good with the ball. He's going to center it. A little
Into the
too close to the keeper. Needed to get it out to the front of the 6-yard box.
And sky high punt. Hurricane throw. Couple of substitutions up.
21, Jack Willis, 42, Landon Stone Street, 39, Connor Price, and number 5, Blake Benson.
As Blake Benson, Connor Price, Landon Stone Street, and Jack Willis come in. Theo Carter, Tanner Gum, as well as Luke Price going to come off. Morgantown making the trip today, head coached by Samuel Snyder. Corner kick.
Yep, just touched. I think it just skimmed the Mohegan's foot there on the way out. See if I can get a little better kick this year. This time from Hurricane. Last time they put it behind the goal. That's better. Get another
Wrong.
shot at it.
Strong header there from Lafferty to get it out. Heard the same thing there from the Hurricane sideline.
It's a little better this time. Oh,
Chance there for Board.
good clear.
Checked up in the lake right there.
The secret defender, the puddle. Can't say it's a secret at this point, but it sneaks up on you.
Just over 15 minutes left in the first half. Hurricane probably with the best 2 chances of the game in the last couple minutes. Vance, nice pass. Boyer towards the center.
Switch the field. Let's see if they can take advantage. Now, those quick little one-touches don't work through puddles.
And Willis, I think, might have
Yeah, that's a foul.
he clipped the cleat.
I think it's a foul unless it's a throw. Let's see. All right, free kick.
Another big high school football season is upon us. HD Media is live streaming more than 30 games this fall. They line up this Friday. Got Parkersburg South at Hurricane and Parkersburg at Huntington.
Ooh, there was a good chance by the Mohegans. A couple touches out of the air. I think it was probably going wide. Casto played it safe and knocks it out.
Kareem Shraj comes in for Morgantown. And a break for Lafferty.
The Mohigans have pushed almost their entire team into the 6-yard box, which I think is a good idea with this wet. Just get it in there and see what happens.
Benson heads it out.
Although you can get a counter against you. You got everybody pushed up.
As Beard watches it go out. A reminder, you can watch all of the games live for free by going to hdmediagameday.com. There's Pereira, the ball kind of clogged up in the middle right now.
Lots of good plans with the ball for both teams. It's just difficult to execute in these conditions. All right, well, Higgins got the ball in what I think is the driest part of the field. We'll see if they can capitalize. Nope.
Shot there, too short and to the right for Pereira, who scored 4 times. 4 goals, 2 assists for the senior. Logan Floor getting ready to come in for Hurricane. Here's Pereira. Shraj. And Vance wisely plays it out. I think you don't want to get cute tonight. I think that those types of situations maybe make sense to play it a bit more cautiously than you normally would.
Yeah, maybe on a drier day he might have turned and tried to maybe drop it to the keeper. That's just not a risk you want to take with these puddles.
Long throw. Morgantown threatening. Cameron Wheeler into the box. Skids to Casto. Long punt. Here's Benson, took a skid.
Yeah, skipped forward, hit a non-puddle area and skipped forward, which that's the issue. You don't know whether it's going to skip forward faster than it would normally or whether it's just going to dead stop at a puddle. If that would have stopped in a puddle, I think it would have set it up nicely for Hurricane runners.
Good challenge there from Gum. Are they going to stop it? I believe they are.
Calling a foul.
Six men forward for Morgantown. As it's taken, couldn't quite strike it cleanly. As Gum will play it long towards the bench. Thought he was pushed. Asks for a foul. Doesn't get one. As Wheeler throws it in. Comes Gum, knuckleball, Willison chase. Backtracking Gaddis.
Hurricane threat.
Brought down by Stone Street as Willis flicks it up.
Safe play by the Mohigans. Clear it, throw for Hurricane after the subs.
Hurricane substitutions. Number 7, Tanner Gum. Number 3, Theo Carter.
As board will come off, Tanner Gum and Theo Carter in. Tanner Gum scored 7 times, assisted 5 this year. Just a freshman, very high upside for him. View kind of impaired over there as Willis will Play it with the left. Knocked back. Gum a chance. Boyer's service into the box. Still alive. Morgantown still yet to clear. Benson reorganizes. And for now, the Mohigans survive.
It's like throw in Hurricane. They play it quick.
Nile Green.
Miscommunication there. But Hurricane gets possession back. That's why you put it in the box. It's just so difficult with the ball wet. Hurricane throw.
As you saw one whiff there. And it's easy to do. That plant foot is just not comfortable tonight.
Yeah, I don't think there's cleats made for these conditions.
As Coach Kent Bailey claps on in encouragement. He's going with the bucket hat tonight. And the nice rain jacket under a tent. The players don't have the same luxuries. Corner kick towards the back post.
Good corner, miss hit.
It'll roll through the Nile River to Nile Green.
I think it's more of an Amazon River.
Here's Willis.
Wider, swampier. Were they wanting? I didn't see the play. Wanting a foul.
Willis was crashing in.
I think what we've seen here in the last couple minutes from Hurricane is get the ball in the box and see what happens, because, you know, a good dry day certainly wouldn't be your strategy. Set plays might be better, but today I think with the sloppiness, you just got to get it in the box and hope you get a good bounce.
There's Benson and Boyer.
Hurricane throw in. Look, Hurricane's got a little momentum here in the last few minutes. They've had possession most of the time. I thought at the beginning the Mohigans kind of did better kicking the long ball here on the right side.
Carter plays it across the pitch. Is it going to get there?
He got it
Benson
there.
met him halfway. And Pereira trying to get back to it. Hooks into the middle. Mohamed Mickey. 5 goals, 6 assists for him.
Hurricane throw.
Here's Peyton Gum. Still strong on the ball. Pinballs to Stone Street.
You got to watch defending in the box too. With this wet, you know, your foot slips out and you take somebody down. You just don't have that control. One accidental touch and PK could decide this game. Yeah, foul on Hurricane.
Just over 5 minutes left until halftime. As we broadcast on HD Media Game Day, tonight's match presented by Peyton Law. Keeper Chang will handle the free kick here. They'll keep the clock trickling as it's got a snap down. Benson out of the air. Goes up top. Vance just missed the header. In behind.
Number 10's been strong for
Hanif one-on-one with the keeper. Got around him. And a goal for Ran Hanif. His 11th of the season.
He's been hunting a goal all night. He's been playing strong. They played the long ball to him over and over again, and it paid off that time.
Did a good job staying with that one. As Hurricane just kind of misjudged it at first, and he'll slide in celebration.
Yeah, misjudged the header on the ball of the air, and then we got a warning, a yellow card to a Hurricane player. after the goal, probably having to do with dissent, or what we call common language, mouthing off to the ref.
Enough with this legal jargon.
That's right.
As Luke Price will come in for Hurricane.
Yeah, so when you get a yellow in high school, you've got to come out of the game, at least I guess, till next stoppage if they want to sub him back in.
Long ball. Shraj headed it. See the keeper throws it. Crafty one. Lafferty with the head up. Vance going to get called for the push.
Yeah, it was shoulder to shoulder, but you could see from our angle he just extended his arms out. And once he does that, it's going to get called virtually every time. Dangerous spot.
Cameron Wheeler will take here. He's assisted 6 times this year.
It's like a right footer is going to try and put it in the far post.
Plays it about head high. Good
Oh.
from Casto.
Good punt.
You wonder how keeper gloves react to the rain.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I know that being more familiar with the football, you know, the wide receivers have gloves that supposedly still have the stickiness in the wet, but I'm not sure about goalkeepers' gloves because there you have built-in padding as well. It can't be easier than when it's dry. That's for sure. Oh.
Big slip and slide there in the middle. Gaddis skids to Boyer. Lifted up top.
Oh, got a hamstring pull with a Hurricane player. Might need to go down.
You never want to see that, especially down the stretch of the season.
Number 14. Hurricane.
Yeah, Boyer probably going to have to come off here.
Substitution, Mohigans, number 10 coming in.
As Ryan Hanif will come back in for the Mohigans, the goal scorer just 2 minutes ago. Over to Nile Green. Mohigan throwing.
It's under 2 minutes left. See if Hurricane can get an equalizer.
There's Pereira. Tackled by
Good
Gum.
work. Oh, that's a foul, and that's late.
The captain there, Gabriel Pereira. The contact called. So Hurricane going to try to take advantage right before halftime. As Coach Bailey calls out instructions, Seth Casto going to come all the way up.
He's going to put it in the box, or that would be his plan. Good kick. Good defense.
And smart there is Morgantown. Going to try to rush down the pitch before Casto gets back.
Oh, nice ball.
Price towards the corner. Benson.
Opportunity here for Hurricane.
Carter blocked. Tried to get around and pry the ball out of there. I think got some shin guard.
Yeah, I think the center ref called a foul. Either way, I believe the AR was going to call goal kick.
Just 10 seconds left.
10 seconds.
And it'll go 1-0 Morgantown into the half. A goal from Moran Hanif. And with 4:47 left in the half, tonight's match presented by Peyton Law, what a law firm should be. We'll be back with the second half of action from Hurricane, West Virginia.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
This is Tom Peyton of the Peyton Law Firm, and we're proud to sponsor HD Media's presentation of local high school soccer matches. Preparation, experience, and drive win soccer matches and court cases. Let us put our team on your side. Contact us at PeytonLawFirm.com or visit us at our office in Nitro.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades apprenticeship programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team.
This is Tom Peyton of the Peyton Law Firm, and we're proud to sponsor HD Media's presentation of local high school soccer matches. Preparation, experience, and drive win soccer matches and court cases. Let us put our team on your side. Contact us at PeytonLawFirm.com or visit us at our office in Nitro.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades apprenticeship programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
This is Tom Peyton of the Peyton Law Firm, and we're proud to sponsor HD Media's presentation of local high school soccer matches. Preparation, experience, and drive win soccer matches and court cases. Let us put our team on your side. Contact us at PeytonLawFirm.com or visit us at our office in Nitro.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades apprenticeship programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
This is Tom Peyton of the Peyton Law Firm, and we're proud to sponsor HD Media's presentation of local high school soccer matches. Preparation, experience, and drive win soccer matches and court cases. Let us put our team on your side. Contact us at peytonlawfirm.com or visit us at our office in Nitro.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades apprenticeship programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
This is Tom Peyton of the Peyton Law Firm, and we're proud to sponsor HD Media's presentation of local high school soccer matches. Preparation, experience, and drive win soccer matches and court cases. Let us put our team on your side. Contact us at peytonlawfirm.com or visit us at our office in Nitro.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades apprenticeship programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
And we're back to it on HD Media Game Day from the pitch at Hurricane High School with Tom Peyton. Tonight's match presented by Peyton Law, what a law firm should be, as the Morgantown Mohigans lead it 1-0 behind a goal from Rayanne Hunnif with 4:47 left in the first half. Tom, what are your takeaways from the first half of action? Of course, this rain not letting up.
Yeah, all the randomness we thought we'd see. Actually, the goal that was scored was a kind of a misplay from Hurricane on a header, but I don't think that had anything to do with the wet. And then really a great just one-on-one play without any puddle interference by the player for the Mohigans. So I still think we're going to see some weird things in the second half. The rain hasn't stopped. I don't think it's going to stop. It's interesting because universally soccer players will prefer a grass field, and Hurricane has a great field. The only deficit it has potentially is to turf is when you get a rain like this. You get puddling because you don't have that on turf. But
Green to Benson.
Other than the rain, the field that Hurricane maintains is really great. I think all the players would agree they love to play on it.
Willis ahead.
Strong play there in the box. Still alive.
Theo Carter across the face of the goal.
Oh!
Yeah.
I think it was deflected by Mohegan. Good slide. Hurricane maintains possession. And cleared out.
Hurricane coming out like a house on fire here in the second half.
This is the side of the field I like. The right hand to our right and to the right side of the field.
Left foot cross played up in the air by Willis. Chang will come out and grab it. Rain picking up, and this started around 3 o'clock this afternoon and has not let up. As Vance pokes it to Green, lifts the head up, and really can't do anything about that.
No, he had a wide open player about 15 yards up the field, and the ball went well off his foot, but stopped about 5 yards away from him.
As Lafferty lost the foot and gets back up. Beard lifts it up in the air. Comes down to Pereira. That'll slice out, goal kick. Casto. Move ahead. As Carter heads. And Benson pace. Retreating Taylor Beard. Slide tackle, got it clean. You could hear the ball. Stone Street has a gripe here.
Yeah, they're going to. You can't tell, it was so fast. He certainly conducted the ball. Might have had cleats up a little bit when he went into through the other player's foot. So if you slide through and your cleats are facing the other player, it always, even if you hit the ball first, you're always exposing yourself to a potential foul, and that was a foul and a yellow card. So he'll have to go out for a few minutes.
So the
Don't think it was anything intentional.
Substitution 26, Connor Jackson coming in for Hurricane.
As Jackson, the senior, enters the contest. And Schmidt will take it. Out of the mosh pit.
Oh, I think the ref is having a problem with the Hurricane bench.
Comes over to Kent Bailey. As the two have a conversation, said, let me tell you one time. And he's not putting up with something. We got the advantage of being pretty close right next to the bench, so we can kind of hear the whole conversation.
I think it's one of the assistant coaches was getting a talking to there by the ref. Of course, he can give yellow cards to the sideline. He didn't show a yellow, but certainly a strong verbal warning. There was some physical conduct down there, but I thought it was mostly just a result of kids slipping in the puddle as opposed to a foul. Obviously, the Hurricane coaches felt otherwise, or at least one of them.
Clock stopped at 37:21 left. They drop it in, Seth Casto. Past the head there of Mickey. Connor Jackson. And Hurricane throwing.
Throw it down to the end line, just a little too much pace, but yeah, Hurricane throw. Morgantown throwing. There is no offside on throw-in, so you can stand close to the end line or the goalie as you please and throw it as far down the field as possible.
Connor Price got pushed in the back. As Hurricane will pull it back for the free kick. And it's a big advantage if you have, say, a baseball player, somebody that can throw it in a long way. We saw that with Charleston Catholic the other night. They had Zayden Ranson. It was kind of a de facto corner kick.
Yeah, if you can get somebody that can get it all the way into the box in front of the goal, that's just an extra weapon.
So set piece, hunting the equalizer.
That's a good kick. Good defense.
And the ball did not cooperate. Here comes Gum, collided with somebody.
Foul in a dangerous spot. We'll see if Hurricane puts it in the box here. Maybe somebody get a head on it. Quick play.
Cleared to no man's land. Niall Green.
Ooh.
A good rip.
Ball still in play. Looks like maybe, yeah, corner for Hurricane.
HD Media is live streaming 16 soccer matches this year, thanks in part to our title sponsor, Peyton Law. For a complete schedule, be sure to follow us on our HD Media Game Day Facebook or Instagram pages. We're back here at Hurricane on Thursday as the Redskins girls take on Hoover. You can watch it live at hdmediagameday.com. As Connor Jackson comes off, here's a high corner. And Benson fell pretty hard. Boyer
Puddle monster got him.
and Chase. There's a couple of them.
Yeah, and see that ball skipped forward, and that's only the second pass back I think we've seen. It was you can see the danger of it there. The ball almost stopped short of the keeper. Oh,
There's Ryan a chance towards the left
just
post.
wide.
Comes the Junior Beard, enters for Morgantown.
And number 10 for the Mohigans. He's been strong all night long.
Vance backtracking. Casto takes charge. And good to see Boyer back in after he was kind of shaken up earlier. Towards the near post there, no problem. Foot race to it. There's Taylor Beard. Changes feet a couple times. Mohamed Mickey hit on the shoulder by Stone Street. And that's going to get called as well.
Close. He got a little bit on the Mohegan player's back. If he kept it shoulder to shoulder, I think they would let that one go on.
Here's Chuck Schmidt, the senior, scored once, assisted once. Plays it right to left down the sideline. It stays in.
Long ball. It's a good one. Let's see what they can do.
Lovely from Benson. Here's Carter.
Oh,
Missile right of the net. Good there
Good
from the
try.
Redskins.
strong velocity. Might have taken one more touch on that one. Get a little better angle, but that was a good shot. Good attempt.
Hurricane 12-3. Morgantown 7-3-3. Played across. Won by Mickey. Landon. Nutmeg the guy.
Good play. Good ball control.
Diagonal ball towards the corner.
That ball's going to stop. Keeper was coming out. Changed his mind. Hurricane gets possession. Good feed. Oh. Just a little off on the timing.
Nice settle there. There's Connor Price. And Carter backwards. Circles around. Skids to Blake. A whistle. Peyton Gum going to
Quick
play
play.
it quickly.
Oh.
And he's frustrated.
So ordinarily you have a right when you get fouled to a quick stop. As long as you stop the ball from moving and put it in the spot where the foul occurred, you can start quick. You don't have to wait for the referee. But the referee called there that he started the ball about 5 yards too close to the goal. So he's pulling it back.
So Peyton Gum will take it, the senior. Two-man wall for Morgantown. 5 red jerseys towards the back post, 1 in Benson, camped towards the middle. And now a third white jersey comes up from Morgantown, 10 yards away from Gum. So this being taken anything but quickly. Now they'll step off the 10. The referees were getting dry in the bathroom at halftime. Probably too much information there, but couldn't blame them. Turns, cleared softly on the ground. It's up over top of the crossbar.
Good thought. Strong velocity on the ball, served in from the free kick. Probably needed to get a little more loft on it, get it over the heads of the first line of defenders. We got an injury with the Mohigans.
Substitution for the Mohigans, number 16.
Kareem Shraj, the senior, in. As Caden Lafferty comes out. Stone Street chip. Willis possesses.
Strong play.
Peyton Gum able to keep the foot in. As Willis and cleared long. And Schmidt deposits it over by the fence.
I think it's a corner for Hurricane.
Over 10 minutes of the first half gone. Over in the coffin corner there. Headed out. Corner kick. This one played higher towards the back post. Nile Green pokes backwards. Vance misses at first.
Second time was good, though.
Good first touch there from Benson. Stone Street left foot. Willis
Great
touches
one-touch
Carter.
pass. What Carter can do with it. Center it.
And
Shoots
the
it.
shot
Oh.
just saved. I think Chang got a piece.
Yep, they're calling a corner for Hurricane.
Shot on goal. Well done there by the senior.
Substitution for Hurricane, 26, Connor Jackson. Number 9, Luke Price.
Connor Jackson, Luke Price come back. Corner kick from the far side.
See if Hurricane can get one in the box here on the ground.
I think they might swap takers here as Luke Price will head over to the corner flag.
I think it's a sub, but the ref is requiring the player to come off to the sideline rather than the end line.
It is Carter that'll come off. Strong minutes from Theo. Here's the corner.
It's a good one. We can put it back in quickly.
Luke Price on the ground.
Another corner.
The loyal fans sticking around tonight. Cleared off the front post. Morgantown trying to get to some sort of counter. Both guys fall. I'll say free kick Hurricane.
Hurricanes had some opportunities in the second half. They certainly possessed the ball a little more. All these free kicks and corner kicks, you would think eventually they'll get one to bounce the right way, but
And Price up top.
Substitutions for the Mohigans, number 14 and number 4.
In comes Sahel El-Sarar for Morgantown. And the thing is with the wet conditions, the plant foot is really what's difficult on some of these shots. And that's what dictates oftentimes where it's going to go. So when you just don't have that confidence in the plant to stay there and stay put,
right.
just makes it harder to kind of be accurate as far as shots on goal.
It's physical and it's a mental problem because, you know, when you plant that foot, you know, you got it. There's extra concentration on making it stick. And you don't want to get hurt. Players are actually doing much better at controlling the ball than I anticipated when I saw the conditions of the field before the game.
Morgantown looking for some separation. As Ran Hanif was the difference in the first half. Gum in the middle of the pitch looking for an option. As that'll check up, Taylor Beard goes across the pitch. Hurricane throw with Boyer in front of the Redskins supporters. And Lex Board comes in. That'll go Blake Benson.
Substitution for the Mohigans,
And
number 3.
for Morgantown, it's Shanad Deans. And we'll see Chuck Schmidt. Check that. Gabriel. No, that is Schmidt. Chuck Schmidt comes off. Run down the line. El-Sarar. And won by the Redskins. Board wide open.
Good defense. Puddle problems.
Board giving chase.
Good clear. Hurricane threat.
Another big high school football season is upon us. HD Media is live streaming more than 30 games this fall. Got a ton of options, as this Friday it's Parkersburg South at Hurricane, Parkersburg at Huntington, and then on Saturday, a special as Jefferson takes on George Washington on the Hill. You can watch all of the action live for free by going to hdmediagameday.com.
Hurricanes got an opportunity here.
Stone Street.
And difficult to get velocity on those in these conditions.
Number 8 for the Mohigans coming in.
Here's the sophomore Sebastian Schneider. 6 goals, 5 assists on the year for him. Substitutions, Willis and Benson get ready to come in as Luke Price.
Good header out of the air for Hurricane, and a even better defense there by the Mohigans. Going for the long ball.
Ran. As Vance will poke it out.
Smart play. I don't think you want to play 1v1 with Rand, number 10. He's just a strong forward.
Good hear from the Hurricane sideline there. They said nothing on the ground. Cannot disagree with the logic there. As that was dangerous. Cleared away by Peyton Gum over onto the softball field. Tonight's match presented by Peyton Law, what a law firm should be. Long throw.
Oh, dangerous ball. What are they going to call? I thought it was a goal kick.
Substitutions for Hurricane, 21 Jack Willis, 3 Theo Carter, 5 Blake Benson, 23.
Yeah, Mohegans had a good chance there in kind of the scrum in the 6-yard box. Looked like it just kind of slid off the outside of the Mohegan player's foot without a deflection from Hurricane, so it's a goal kick.
So Matthew Kerrigan comes in for Hurricane, as does Jack Willis. Theo Carter, Blake Benson, mass substitution, trying to get some fresh legs in there. With 20 minutes left. That'll come Connor Price, Lex Board, Niall Green.
See what kind of goal kick we get. Seems like the ball gets on one side of the field, and when it's wet, it just kind of stays there. So that team maintains possession for a while until you can get a long ball the other way with possession.
As Gaddis cleared it out, Boyer going to handle the throw-in. Hurricane MSAC champions looking to avoid dropping a 4th game here this evening. As Gum has it. Looking to keep the possession. Wants to go quickly.
Hurricane throw, ball's in play. Hurricane throw again.
It's Kerrigan. Will get it to Stone Street. Benson.
Oh. Opportunity for Hurricane.
And nearly
Corner
disastrous there for Morgantown as it was rolling towards the back post. So Luke Jackson, corner kick here. Check that, Luke Price.
Yeah, the corner kick count is 10 or 11 to 2 in favor of Hurricane, so they've had their opportunities. That was a little low, but could work.
As Gum settles.
Great turn. Another great touch.
Left foot rip. Oh,
Good shot.
nearly a moment of brilliance there. That was high skill level.
Substitution for the Mohigans.
Missed the upper 90 by a couple feet.
And it'll come Chuck Schmidt. Out goes El Serrar. Here's William Chang. header or a collision off the head of a Morgantown player. He's grabbing his face. Might have caught part of Luke Price.
Yeah, I think it was a kind of a high knee, completely incidental. I don't think we'll see any cards here, but
It was Ran Hanif.
it looks like he might have pinched his hand in between. No, he's holding his head.
Number 16 for the Mohigans.
And will come Kareem Shraj. As he will come off probably briefly. And for the first time all night, it's just a drizzle. 18:05 left in the contest.
Yeah, we got a little light rain now. Not much. I can see it stay this way. Refs putting the ball back in play in favor of the Mohigans, I believe.
Walked up to midfield. As Chuck Schmidt, who's assisted once this year, will take it. Peyton Gum, quick turn. Jack Willis settled.
Oh,
And just couldn't get a clean pass off in the mud.
nope, good plan, good idea. Just doesn't work in these conditions.
Tackled. Left foot pass out wide. Pereira. Across the pitch it goes. Connor Jackson. And Willis hit on the back of the shoulder blade. Gets the free kick. Wants to take it right away. Bounced off the back of Deans.
I think the ref probably might bring that back. They didn't give him enough space and interfered with the kick. Referee's discretion.
Here comes Morgantown. Diagonal ball.
Good pass.
Couple open options towards the back post. As they'll hold it up.
Good defense, foul on the Mohigans.
Now's a great time to pick up a digital subscription to the Gazette Mail. For just $1, you will get 6 months of access to web stories, the e-edition of the Gazette Mail, plus tons of exclusive feature stories, podcasts, and other shows. And, of course, expanded coverage of all of our live stream games. Just $1 for half a year. Go to GazetteMail.com to subscribe today.
Can't get a better deal than that. I hate to admit it, but I did cancel my hard copy paper a few years ago, but I love the e-edition. Plus, you can see a PDF version of the actual paper if you want to see legal ads and things like that in the old format.
Yeah, they do a great job, especially with a lot of the digital content. There's just so much they have access to. We talked about it earlier with the 3 football games this weekend. How about that? As that is poked out, blocked. Just past 7:40 on HD Media Game Day.
Yeah, about halfway through, maybe, or a little more than in football season, I think.
Yeah, week
So we'll have some
week
weeks
7.
left. Okay.
Mohamed Mickey chips it up. 3 substitutions about to come in for Hurricane.
I think that's a free. Yeah, it's calling a foul free kick for the Mohigans in a dangerous spot.
Set piece. 6 wide jerseys in the box. It snaps in low. Got past a couple of guys. Luke Price slides. With Pereira coming across.
No foul. He's going off the road.
Substitution 7, Tanner Gum 16, no green 39, Connor Price. Number 10 for the Mohigans coming in.
So Tanner Gum, Nile Green, Connor Price in for Hurricane, and Rayan Hanif back in for Morgantown. Good to see that he is all right.
Must have got a little nick on the side of his eye. The ref was looking. Counting the number of players.
Making sure everything
might be
matches
short
up.
a player by my count.
Yeah, the game's hard enough. Let's get one more in there as they'll turn to Connor Jackson.
Yeah, Hurricane doesn't need to be playing a man down at this point.
Clock rolls, 13:45 left. Rayan gets
And again,
past
he's been tough all night.
Kerrigan.
Good clear, but Hurricane's got to try and get some possession and get control.
Here's Schneider.
Good defense. Careful. Yeah. Caught him with the foot. Real dangerous spot for it. It's outside the box, but still be able to form a wall. But a free kick from that area. It's a good spot for a right footer.
Nice little bent kick right to left towards the left side, where you kind of start it right of the goal, snap it in towards the corner.
Hurricanes should get back far and get the game rolling, because the referee fouling them, being the team down, they're not stopping the clock. So the clock's running during this pause. It's been 20-plus seconds go off since the foul.
As Rayan takes, it's blocked by the wall. Follow up, Casto save. Lengthy punt.
Good punt, good punt. See if they can control the ball. Hurricane does.
There's Willis at forward.
They're outnumbered, but
Corner kick.
yep. That'll be corner kick 11 for Hurricane versus 2 for the Mohigans.
Can the Redskins steal a late draw? As Coach Bailey screams out, wait.
Good corner.
Marking strong there from Morgantown.
Yeah, good defense as well. Errant pass by Hurricane, but I believe it's on a Mohigans threat.
So from what we've seen, a lot of this Quad A landscape looks to be pretty wide open. Of course, you've seen the undefeated Woodrow Wilson side.
I think you got Woodrow. I haven't seen Greenbrier East play, but Woodrow, Hurricane, GW, Cabell, Midland. I mean, that's a Hurricane's probably the most senior-laden team, but I think it's a crapshoot with those 4 teams. Anytime they play, any of them could win.
And GW is a squad that they really started to get better over the course of the year. Struggled early, but when we saw them kind of down the stretch, they weren't quite the same squad.
No, I thought they looked good here when they played Hurricane here, and then of course they beat. Their most recent game was a 1-0 victory over this Morgantown team.
It's always fun when you have a lot of parity in the postseason like that. Kerrigan rip.
It is, yeah, and of course the Quad A, now we have North and South versus the different regions, and it's difficult to find literature on the format they're using. As I understand it, there'll be a coach's vote in the South and a coach's vote in the North to seed the teams. So you'll, instead of having geographic regions where you could potentially have the 2 best teams in the state play or long before the state tournament, if they're seeded correctly, and everything goes in according to the seeds, which of course they probably won't, but you have a better chance of getting the top teams still in the tournament when it comes state tournament time. And state tournament's a semifinal and final, so 2 teams in it from the north and 2 teams in it from the south. I think it's, as opposed to high school football where you have a computer rating, I believe it's a coach vote. So there'll be some subjective factors there when they vote. And of course, I don't know if there's anything wrong with that when you have similar records.
Yeah, on one end, everybody gets a vote, but at the same time, it's kind of impossible to eliminate the bias when that's the format. But
that's right. You got human factors.
Lafferty knocked
that
over.
Might have been a foul on Hurricane, but they let him play on. Mohigans had a nice run there.
As Caden Lafferty gives chase, brought down by Blake Benson. Good touch. Lost the footing on a pass across, looking for Willis.
Good turn.
As Benson trying to get to it. Taylor Beard turns and clears.
Yeah, played it safe, out for a Hurricane throw, Hurricane sub.
Hurricane substitution number 14.
Nate Boyer comes in, out goes Niall Green.
Yeah, under 9 minutes now. I think Hurricane's got to start pressing a little bit. Win's not out of the question for them. They get a quick goal. I mean, anything can happen. They got to get over that hump and get their first one. Oh.
As Gum there. You can see him grab the foot.
That was
the referee walking over.
That was a skilled play by Gum. He kind of drug his foot, savvy play, make sure it knocks into the defender after he touched the ball, so they'll get the free kick out of it.
There was contact and a dive, too. The whole thing was,
I
well done,
can't tell what they're calling.
And that might have occurred in the box.
Oh.
Penalty kick, Landon Stone Street.
Okay, big change here then. At the end, he was on the ground outside the box.
As Peyton Gum masterfully earns it, Landon Stone Street.
Savvy play. It was a foul, but he helped it. There we go.
And it's 1-1.
Kept it low.
14th goal of the season for Landon Stone Street.
Substitution Mohigans number 14.
Now, Hurricanes got some momentum. So we got 8 minutes, 30 seconds left. Mohigans have been a little bit on their heels here the second half, I think, compared to the first. We'll see if Hurricane can keep the momentum going. Try and get a W here.
So El Serrar back in for Morgantown. So if you think the first 70-plus minutes of this game have been fun, this is going to be an all-out attack the rest of the way. Morgantown does not want to have to get back on the coach bus for a 2.5-hour-long drive. With a loss, I wouldn't presume even a draw. As Lafferty will chip towards the corner. Rayan crashes in, shoulder contact.
Both players thought there would be a foul. There wasn't. They stopped playing.
Rain has slowed down. They're just sloshing through a mud pit at the moment.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the rain has slacked off in about the last 10 minutes. You can actually see it on the field where the puddles have, the surface is going to change a little bit. They're still going to have problems with the wet, but we're not seeing those big ponding puddles from up here in the booth at this point. Might help the ball roll just a little better.
Stone Street. Backwards for Chang. We keep going. El Serrar a run. As Castile picks it up. 7:15 left. Deans. Rayan, strong tackle advance, throw in by the shed, Morgantown.
Substitution number 16 for
Here's
the Mohigans.
Kareem Shraj, the senior.
Did they get a player off though?
Strong throw. Good clear by Hurricane.
Here's Benson.
Great pass.
Well done, brought down by
Got that ball up in the air. Avoided the
Gum.
puddles.
As Deans crashed in. Out towards the far side. Left foot long ball. Grabbed by Chang.
Good idea there, trying to put it in the middle. They had some players in the box, just a little too close to the keeper.
As Boyer heads backwards. Lafferty. Nervous moment.
Yeah, good play by Casto. Dangerous play. Keeper's out. Got a good roll rather than a splash.
Referee going to stop the clock at
Yeah.
5.5.
I think they've run out of readily available soccer balls over on that. Here they go. They've got one.
Yeah, the long clear from Casto went all the way over the second fence. Not sure what's over there. I think just trees.
Hit a tennis courts,
Okay.
grass, and some trees. Nothing where the ball can't be recovered, but it slips away. It'll run away from the field. All right, Hurricanes got the ball back, plays a long ball.
Played by Beard. Kerrigan challenging. Battle Tanner Gum with an if.
Ball's out. I don't know if that's a corner.
Our vision's a little bit impaired by the benches on the near side. As Gaddis goes over.
Setting up like a corner, I would presume it is.
And Casto decisive.
Utilized that wingspan well on that one.
Here's Benson.
Good quick long ball. Mohigans play it safe, and it's
Puts it down, plays the free kick. Looked like he took a shove on the back.
stopping the clock.
And again, Hurricane frustrated.
I think it's a free kick. What I saw, on the Mohigans.
Yeah, it was a kind of a push in the back. Wasn't really playing the ball.
Substitution number 8 for the Mohigans.
Here's the sophomore Sebastian Schneider back. Off comes Gabriel Pereira. So Hurricane gets organized. They have 4:17 left to win this.
See if he can get this one in the box. It's a long kick, but it's doable.
Pereira going to come right back in at the first opportunity.
They're expecting it to go in the box. Hurricanes got 7 players, or 5 players right in the 6-yard box. Just want to get one touch on it and let it skip in the goal.
It came down. It was dangerous there for a second.
Morgantown throw it.
His Beard wanting to take it quickly.
Substitution number 6 for the Mohigans.
So Pereira returns. Schneider against Tanner Gum. Tanner wins. Connor Price. And the puddle stole it.
Yeah. Should be a Hurricane throw. Yep.
Off of Mohammed Mickey. Jackson Willis defending Schmidt.
That's a foul.
Chuck Schmidt coming in from behind. Legally.
A good use of body shielding by the Hurricane player. It wasn't much of a touch. I think he went down a little easy, but it was a foul. He clipped him on the back of the leg or the feet.
Is Peyton Gum going to take the free kick? Most of the red jerseys set up by the far post. He just missed it. It was right of the goal.
Yeah, just a little miss it. He didn't like it. Probably some slippage with the wet. Hurricane gets the ball back.
And played over there by the fans. Nathan Boyer. As Willis competing to keep the possession.
Yeah, tried to heel kick it off the defender and get it out of bounds. Didn't work. Mohigans have the ball.
Defending there, Vance. Throw in Morgantown. A minute and a half left. A goal apiece. Rayanne Hunnif with the first goal for Morgantown, and then Landon Stone Street off the penalty earned by Peyton Gum. Long shot, and Casto jumps up, saves it easily.
Good shot. Just Casto's got that long wingspan. It's tough to get him over his reach.
There's Gaddis.
Hurricane throw in.
1 minute left. Time for one, maybe two more quality challenges.
Hurricane throw, I believe.
Valuable seconds coming off the clock. Schneider. Stone Street to Willis.
30 seconds. Hurricanes probably got one last run in them.
All out attack, Gum.
I think a tie, Morgantown's probably going to go away a little more satisfied with the finish if that's where we are, which looks like it. Hurricane kept fighting, got a nice equalizing goal in the second half, so they can go away. Not too unhappy about this. I think they like to win all their games at home, but.
And that is indeed how it'll end, 1-1. As Hurricane will go to 12-3-1. Morgantown to 7-3-4. And
great game, interesting game with the weather. Really glad we could sponsor this season, and I might come back for the Thursday game with the girls. I think it's going to be a really good game, so I'll try and make it over. But it's been a delight to work with you. You're a pro. I'm an amateur, and you can tell the difference.
I appreciate that. No,
But,
thank you very much for helping out. It adds a ton to the broadcast. Big thank you to Jake operating the camera tonight and to Joe Oliver, as we will go ahead and take you home. 1-1 draw. This has been Michael Sussman on HD Media Game Day. Have a wonderful evening.
This is Tom Peyton of the Peyton Law Firm, and we're proud to sponsor HD Media's presentation of local high school soccer matches. Preparation, experience, and drive win soccer matches and court cases. Let us put our team on your side. Contact us at PeytonLawFirm.com or visit us at our office in Nitro.
Are you